The glare on this is horrible.
In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine, I bet you all night, shiver me now.
Shout out to Elisa Jordana. We all came from this, a lot of respect, A lot of these streamers should give homage to Elisa Jordana, the IRL queen. Whether you like her or not, she kind of created this community we have here. So
my girl, don't lie to me.
Shout out to Misinformed. She's helped me out as well.
Did you sleep last night?
She's my sister from another mother.
Where the sun don't ever shine. I let you back the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, when did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun
I'm going to try to quit smoking. I'm going to do it. I have purpose in my life now. I have a lot to say, but I haven't had much sleep. So I'm going to do my best. I got a lot to say, and I'm sure I'll mess this up. But good morning, Vicky. Good morning, everyone. Misinformed. Beautiful outside, yes. I got to get my glasses on. I don't have my big screen, so it's fine here. Thank you. I can't be in that house a minute longer. It's just not good for everything. I'm very tired. Vicky, I have people call me all night, all day. I get no sleep. This is not what I thought was going to happen. So I'm going to dress why no one has a wrench anymore. So I'm going to be all over the place. This is going to be like, I'm just going to go raw like I always do. And I'm just going to talk from the heart. And I hope you all understand. And if not, well, no one's a boss anymore. I'm the boss. This is my channel. And this is, for the most part, I enjoy how everything's going. But I do have issues with some of the decisions I've made with the moderation. When I first started this, I didn't understand. Like, I've been a lurker, I've been a chatter, but I've never been a content provider. And I want to take this in a certain direction. And I found that by modding people, I felt like I put a target on their back. And then I felt like I opened up Pandora's box. So it just brought a lot of stress in my life. And one thing I haven't had is stress in my life. For 15 years, I haven't had any stress. And I'm so happy about where I am. Yes, sir. In RD, you said, yes. And I took what you said. I took everyone's thoughts and I reflected on it. Welcome, Beth. In the words of Andrew, you do you. Yeah, it's about time I take control. Yeah. It sucks, I'm not me anymore. That's what sucks. So, yeah. I was losing myself. I felt like I had to perform. And I'm not a fucking performer. I'm a Buddhist. I'm a Buddhist at heart. If I was a religious man, I'm a spiritual man. If I was a religious man, I'd be a Buddhist. Uh, you do you, yeah. And I believe in the First Amendment. So what I want to say on the First Amendment, and anyone that watches this later, I hope you understand. Um, if you don't like what someone's saying, go all the way to the right of their comment, and there'll be 3 little dots. You can time them out, not time them out, but you can hide them. So you don't have to listen to negativity. I'm not going to listen to negativity. If I see someone that's just spreading hate, spread your hate. But I'm not going to acknowledge you. You know, work it out. Get your anger out. If you have anger inside you, that's you. That's on you. Yeah, block Vicky. Vicky, don't let that negativity seep into your brain. And I did that because I was like, you know, I should have known better. I've been watching this stuff for a long time, my friends. But if Tony's mad, then he wasn't my friend, right? A true friend will understand. No one's a mod. I'm not a mod. I'm not going to time anyone out. Freedom of speech. I believe in the First Amendment. Block them. Block them, please, or leave. Because I have to go live my own life. I got to become strong for Andrea. Andrea needs a strong man as a friend. So I'm not going to go down there as a mess. I'm a fucking mess right now, guys. No one lets me sleep. I gave out my phone number. Welcome, Tony. Welcome. Yeah. Yes, Tony. I don't know if you're just coming in, but I took away all mods. It was the worst thing I did was to ever give anyone a wrench. So if you guys don't understand, I guess you weren't a friend. You know, maybe you had other intentions. I don't believe that with Tony. Thank you. And this is going to be a short stream. I feel like I've already kind of, you know, last thing I want to do is bring any stress into Andrea's world. She's offered to help me out as a friend. I'm in love with Andrea. She keeps saying everything I think. Like, she wants to be in the woods. She wants to live like and I had a parasocial relationship with Elisa Jordana, and then I kind of, you know, lost that. Though I respect Elisa, and we all came from Elisa, like six things of separation, and I don't hate anyone, and I just wanna start a new life, you know. And if it doesn't work out, then I'm still gonna be happy. I'm gonna live in the woods, and forget all this stuff. But I really want to just build a community of love and peace and love. So, you know, this is as raw as I can get. I'm not an entertainer. I'm not here to try to fucking be something I'm not. My goal is to fucking tear this fucking place down and build have an Amish thing delivered so I can live the rest of my life. I've always saved up my money, and something happens. My car needs a motor. First time in my life, I had to go to a mechanic to have something fixed. I twist my own wrenches. I fucking, you know, I bought this land. I cleared it myself, and I'm tired, man. I'm fucking tired, but I'm happy. I'm truly happy, and this is not making me happy. So, yeah, tiny home. Yep. Andrew is such a sweetheart. I don't talk bad about anyone. I don't, you know, people love, you know, drama, and I'm not a drama guy, guys. If someone's mad at me, or if I'm mad at someone, I just say I love you, and it didn't work out. I've gotten drunk, and I've left comments. Like, everyone, you know, has seen me get drunk, but I leave comments sometimes when I'm upset, and then I think the next morning I look at the text I send someone. I go, I said that. So I don't want to become someone I'm not. So, you know, I kind of lost my way, you could say, you know. every person in here has a different life. People call me, want to give me money and give me. I don't need money. I but I want to. I just want to do. I've always done things by myself. I've never asked for help. I I'm too proud to. I don't trust people. I'm out here for a reason. Um, just at first it was because of the sadness of Regina dying, and then um, I realized I just want to. I was ready to go join her. Like I gave up on life, and I'm like I'm ready to go, and it's not in God's plans, I guess. So, but uh, you guys all have your own stories, and I've come to find out. Like people call me and they'll tell me all, and I cry when people call. I want to I want to help the world out. I love to cry. I love a good cry. It's usually a happy cry, and that's what this is. So, you guys, have made me happy, made me sad. Not, like some people make me happy. Some people, and I listen to everyone. I've always been a great listener, and people like. And I'm so sad. Like someone will call me and say, my chimney needs work, and this and that, and I just like, I just, I, it fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks. We can't even help our own fucking people out. We give everyone else fucking money. We can't even take care of our homeless fucking vets. What the fuck are we? Fucking divided the states of America. Well, don't call me, guys. Don't call me. I need time to heal. I feel for all you guys. I've been taking your pain and I can't carry it anymore. I can't do it. So I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. My goal was to find someone. That was my goal when I started this channel. I just wanted I find someone to, I don't want to die alone. So check. I got that off the list. Andrea was nice enough to see my situation. Said, hey, why don't you come down here and people want to help you and yeah. So I'm scared because this is my cocoon. This is my happiness. So I'm not good with change. But I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's windy out here too, yeah. Fucking windy. She's a saint, yeah. Yeah. She's not a queen, she's a princess. Yeah. She's a young princess. I'm an old buck. I call myself a king. I say I'm the king of the pines because no one comes into my kingdom, and that's the way I like it. I'm the king of my pines. I bought these pines, I cut down these pines, and yeah, there's a special place in heaven for all you good people, and we're all gonna be there. I miss my Regina. No more calls for peace and love, as Ringo would say. Please, guys, let me heal. I need to be fucking strong for this fucking adventure that I'm about to go on. I'm a parasocial. I have a parasocial relationship. I only knew Andrea through Tan Man's stream, and she said she wants to live like me. I sent a donation once, and Jen was on one side of her, and Tan Man was on the other side, and I sent a donation, and Jen was saying negative things, and Tan Man was saying, not bad, but and she looked in the camera right like this, and she goes, "King of the Pines, you're welcome here anytime." And I took that literally, you know, and I saw in her heart that she wanted to help me. So I'm not like some fucking stalker. If someone didn't say that, I would never bother that girl. So what I did after that, I left a comment on Killwins. I said, "Hey, I brought my family there. I used the, being I'm a king. I says, she treated my family like royalty. And she never saw it. And I don't know. So, yeah, see, as I said, I've been up for 2 or 3 days. People have called me nonstop all through the night. I haven't slept. I'm a fucking wreck, as you can see. But, yeah. I want to build something great, guys. I think in a way I was hoping Andrea said, "Hey, let's just fucking cut this off and just be friends, like do what normal people do, what normal friends do." But I'm in love with her. The heart wants what the heart wants. And but I want to take it slow. I'm all over the place, guys. As I said, I haven't gotten any sleep. So I haven't been reading your comments, and yeah, I'm being reborn. Thank you. Embrace it. Absolutely. Oh, I'm happy. Trust me. These are tears of joy. And I said, when I think of Regina, I tear up, but it cleanses me. I love to cry. Crying like I'm a sap at the end of a corny movie. I'll tear up, That's who I am, man. So yeah, I don't want to be overwhelming. Yeah. See, I tend to come on strong, and I feel like I gotta, yeah. I'm not good with relationships, I always describe myself as a little gnome, just stick me on the shelf, and when you need me, you want to hug or something, or you want to talk, just dust me off, and then put me back up on the shelf, because I'm not used to people. I'm used to my own thoughts. This has really like fucked me up, trying to, thinking I could deal with all these personalities, and pines on a shelf. Well, that goes with the elf thing we were talking about, right? The Keebler elf thing. That's too funny. I'm a little Keebler elf, right? Dust me off a little bit, put me back up next to the humbles or whatever they call those things. Yeah, that's her dream, but she has Killwins. She wanted to come up here this weekend. I mean, in a couple days, and financially, I can't do that. But she joked around. She goes, "Well, come on down now," And we had a great talk last night, And I said I love you at the end, and she didn't say it back. And of course, I was like, awkward. But you see me, I spew my thoughts out of my head. I can't lie because I'll get caught in a lie because I can't remember what I just said. People that lie, they have a really sharp mind, and it takes a lot to slip them up. Like I watch a lot of Regina was really into the ID channel. So yes, I don't know what I'm trying to say. As I said, I have no sleep. No sleep till Brooklyn. No sleep till I get down to Florida. But yeah, I moved too fast. Yeah, amen to that. Because where do you go? You shoot your load, and then everything's downhill from there. Yeah, you're right. It should be a slow progression. I should just go there. I already told her, I love to rub feet. I love to rub your shoulders. I love to cuddle. And she likes all those things. But how do I top that, right? So very rare do you have a relationship that's perfect, right? And I had that with Regina. Like I would be a nervous wreck, stressing out. And at the end, she'd look up at me and go, honey, what do you want for dinner? What? She was sent from heaven. So yeah, all have your own opinions. But I am who I am, and just if you want to, I love it. Like in a way I want to like, she wants to stream. I was like, I'll just rub your feet and you take over the stream, or, let's tap out of this because, people can try to influence you. I think you should do this. And I got like 10 personalities in here. Each one has a different opinion, but I'm not used to that. I'm used to like making my own decisions, and it's always worked out because what can go wrong? Yeah. Everything's always worked out for me. So remember, if someone's bothering you, go to their comment and click on it, and there'll be 3 little dots. So there's no need for anyone to time anyone out. This is free speech. And if it's not for you, go find somewhere else, because everyone's mental health, as you see, I'm a mess, okay? And you guys are no different than me. We're all humans. So we need to take care of our mental health. I'm a big fan of taking breaks. And but I have an addictive personality, so it's tough for me. And maybe finding new friends will get me back to like normal. Like some people don't even know about this world, and those are the happiest people, Yeah, it's a reset. I may in the future give back out wrenches, but for now, I got to really like this is all new to me. You guys are like Tony TV, right? The stuff he went through, no man, no woman should ever go through that. So he's helped me out a lot. There's other people like I don't know if I should mention names, but like Misinformed, she's helped me out a lot. A lot of you guys, but as I said, people call me day and night. I haven't been off the phone, and like I can't get into these personalities of like I may like 2 people that are arch enemies, and ignorance is bliss. Yeah, but Andrea, she loves everyone. She's like me. I don't know. We have a lot in common. I move too fast. Yeah. See, I want to cut out my tongue, cut off my balls, and be a eunuch and just fucking serve humanity. The more I talk, the more I can't even watch myself back on any stream. I'm cringe to myself. So I just want to, I haven't talked in 15 years except for my family. And I gotta always think I have a son, and I got family, I got grandchildren, and I want to be proud that they can watch this in the future. So I always keep that in the back of my head. Oh, those tears are real, my friend. Yeah. No. I mean, I started to try to do the little drama thing, and that's not me. That's not me. I mean, I'm gonna, most of you guys will tap out. Hey, I look at like someone that's pure, like say the Good Witch. I looked on and I saw that she was live and she had one person watching because she doesn't. She's just her. She's trying to just help everyone out, and she really needs money. She left a thing that she's praying for finances. But who wants to help out someone that's not going to bring drama? I'm not into the drama thing. Yes, I agree, Beth. Yep. Oh, thank you, Smudgy. I agree. Yep. And I won't be bundled up anymore, Smudgy. I always thought you were a guy because it looks like your picture. I can't see. It looks like, but you are a girl. Yeah. So I can't see what your picture is, what your avatar is. I don't have my big screen to see that. So I'm outside. I got this tiny, it's not even a laptop, it's that small one, notebook or whatever. And, free speech, if you don't like a comment, just hide them. I didn't even know about that. Why have wrenches? You have the wrench. Just go over there and say, hide. And then, like me, I can choose to read who I know the names. So I know if someone's being positive, negative. Okay, Tony, I'm going to read his because he says, so are you still going to stream? Tony, I'm going to answer that question. I don't want to stream, and I do. Andrea wants to stream, so that made my decision. Okay, so and she wants to do it the direct. Thank you, Vicky. Um, um, so it's just going to be a positive vibe stream. Yeah, there is only two genders. Yeah, I know where your politics are at. So you still plan on staying in your car? You can. I will stay in my car. Yeah. No, I don't. I have to save up for my Amish house, so I love the outside anyway. So it's a win-win. She's gonna use a magnet. Wait a minute. Okay. Go with the flow. Great advice. It'll all work out. Thank you, Misinformed, and thank you for your help. And Tony, thank you for your help. All right, who else here? RD. Okay. Yes, thank you, Vicky. Yep. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah. See, I don't know. I just love the woods, guys. The heart wants what the heart wants, right? She is a sweet person. Yep. Yep. Never seen her type anything negative. She's a real person for sure. Yep. Absolutely Misinformed. And look at you climbing that board. I don't like these 1, 2, and 3. I had the option in 2, but some reason I didn't uncheck it. Yeah, just block anyone, Beth. Trust me, it's better for your mental health. Don't go down the road I'm going down. Holy shit. It's not good. Oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Al Miller. Oh. And if you order now, it comes with a leaf. Well, wait, there's more. Remember that guy? Those commercials? Amen to that, Beth. Yeah, I'm choosing. I do a mental block. I don't have time to go in there, and so I'm just reading the positive ones. You know, and if you guys choose to get down in the muck, then hey, I told you, just hit those things and block them, and then you don't see what they're saying. Everyone else will see what they're saying, but you won't see what they're saying. Save your sanity, guys. Yeah, the problem with that, Beth, is yeah, okay, a campsite. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, because they're really cracking down on boondoggling. So yeah, that's a great idea, Beth. I do have a 10 as well, so yep. But I don't want to bring stress into her life. She's got to work, and last thing I want to do is bring stress in anyone's life. Oh, really? That's a win-win, Beth. Ah, great advice. Yep. I could get a discount on my campground. Yep. Yep. I'm a good handyman for sure. I twist wrenches. I got a broken neck, but I can still do things. Yeah, so true, Donnie. Yep. So Sunday, huh? It's kind of it's overcast day. It's beautiful and it's windy, Aja. It's truly windy. I don't know if you can see it in the background. The leaves are absolutely beautiful. The colors are vibrant. It's freezing. I'm freezing. It was nice when the sun was out. Smart, Vicky. Yep, yep. Oh, very cool, Tony. He's a what was it? Is he a great quarterback? First round pick or something? I'm in love. She's not. Uh, I won't speak for anyone else. I'll just tell you that when I say I'm in love, not in a like in a friendship way. It's not like, oh, I can't wait to get into those pants. No, no. I just love her spirit. I love her energy. I love her personality. I love her soul. So, oh, very cool, Tony. So maybe they'll go all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm infatuated. Yeah, that's another good word. Yep. Yeah, true, true, Smudgy. Thank you. The land prices was crazy. My land here, I bought at a good price, and it's fucking quadrupled at least. So yeah, land is so unaffordable. So the answer probably is no. Yeah. If I sold this, the problem with selling places after you made a profit, then everything else is just expensive. So I'm kind of partial to this land because I cleared it. I'm the first one with a mailbox here. No one else had this address before, so I kind of want to keep it. And I'm gonna give away my two campers, and have someone haul it out for free. He just purchased land, and he offered that I stay with him, but I I would never put that burden on my son. No, Beth, to answer your question. Absolutely, Tony. Absolutely. I choose not to listen to. I like when I'm reading these comments. I know who's here to stir. I don't mind them in here stirring trash, but like Tony's strong. He's been through everything. You can't hurt Tony, so he's not blocking him, and he chooses to argue with him. And argue. I'm sorry, to debate them, and debate is good, right? That's how we figure out the wheat from the chaff. So. Aja, welcome. It's windy here. You ever calm him down a little bit, Vicky? Nothing like a good woman, they said, right? Yeah, I think with Andrea, what you see is what you get. Yep. She's. I don't see her putting on an act. Everyone's wants to put their best face forward. I'm like an open book. I mean, what you see is what you get. I'm a little animated because of this, but this is me. This is the raw me right here. This is who I'm comfortable with. I don't like acting. I don't like fucking clickbaiting, or I don't care, you know. Yeah, she has a good family. Yep. Well, and that's usually, having a good upbringing forms a very good person. Yep. Yep. It's wild. Like, I'll be in my house all bundled up, and it'll be like beautiful outside, and it'll still that coldness stays in my camper all day. It's good insulated, I guess. But coming out here and the sun was out, I was like, damn, I have my sweatshirt on, and covering my head. And Sourland Mountains, shout out to the Sourland Mountains. Yep. But it is windy here, Aja. Yep. Oh, and Aja, I'm not taking calls at night anymore. Um, I enjoyed singing with you last night at 3 in the morning, but yeah, I need some sleep. I've been up for 2 days, so I'd appreciate it. Shout out to Andrea. Andrea, yeah, yeah. uh, quite the singing voice, Aja. Yeah, it is. It is Vicky. Yep, yep. And boy, did I mess up, guys. I did two things that I got called out on. The first thing is when I had Queen Relentless. I was typing in under her phone number, so I didn't dox her. I put in Queen Andrea. That was my first, and of course, Frank picked right up on that. And the second one was when Andrea called me last night, and I was live streaming. She called me on her break from work, and then of course, you know, the the cat was out of the bag, so to speak. And it is pronounced Andrea. Yeah, yeah. I call it Andrea. Yeah, yeah. It's Andrea. That'll take me a little bit. I'm bad with names. Andrea. Princess Andrea. Beth. So this happens with Andrea after that. Like, I know who has my back. Like, Tony has my back. And it wouldn't be fair. Like, I want to start with a clean slate, and whether I mod someone in the future or not, I know who the good people are and who have my back here, and I may be wrong. This will show me who's truly has good intentions. as I, yeah, I don't read the negative anymore, Smudgy. But some people like that. So, as I said, the First Amendment, we're kind of losing our First Amendment. And I was like, how can YouTube let like negative comments for, like, say I was a Christian show and everyone's going, the devil rules, the devil's the king, and I'm like, how could they let that happen? Well, they don't. There's three little dots. Click on that person's comment, go to block, and you go and read all the good chats. I was hoping you wouldn't get mad at me, Tony. I'm sorry. I shouldn't use you. See what I'm saying? I was starting to be someone I'm not. I do have a sense of humor like that, but I got to understand. I don't want to put anyone. I don't want to put anyone a target on the back. I don't want them to take something the wrong way. I've been guilty of reading something and misinterpreting it. Yeah, Matthew, you can block anyone you don't want to read. You don't agree with. No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I haven't said I know these people all my life. I said, from the time that I've seen them or in other chats. Oh, great, Tony. Yeah. I'm going to try to get some sleep and then I'm going to regroup. Right now, this is just I'm tired, guys. Don't call me at night. Hey, welcome, Boo. Block personally, problem solved. Did you? Yeah, listen to Misinformed. She's like a sister to me. So, she's a real person. I know you guys, but she's helped me out a lot. And I hope she doesn't mind me calling her out. Tony's helped me out, and oh no, Tony. See? I'll pay for the stitches, my friend. Yeah, fair enough. I'll do that. I'll figure that out. Absolutely. So give me time. I got to get some sleep. So I just want to come on here and just clear some air. And, I see you in other chats. I see you're a good person. So absolutely. We're going to just start from scratch, guys. Frank's coming back. Everyone's coming back. You don't like Frank? Block him. I like to play with him. I enjoy him. He's a talented man. Just don't get on the bad side of him. But unfortunately, I don't know if he's the type of person, once you go there, there's no reset button. So, hey, it is what it is. I can't stress guys anymore. It's not good for my mental health. So I'm just going to go in a different direction. This is my channel. Welcome to my channel. And yeah, this is how I should have started it. I should have researched more before I started giving wrenches out. And see, like, if Tony doesn't like what All Star's saying, but he likes to play with it. He's like me. We love to like tease our mind, and it kind of keeps us sharp, and like Tony likes to mess with, All Star. All Star likes to play games. Like, these people aren't here for boring chat. Oh, what did you cook for dinner? I kind of like those because I'm, kind of weird like that. I probably should have been born a woman because I have like a lot of. I'm truly a man, but I have a lot of empathy. I think like a woman sometimes. A good woman. And thank you, Tony. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That would mean the world to me. Thank you. Yeah, maybe have a Sunday we all take off. Yeah, and then remember that cartoon with it was a Warner Brothers Looney Tunes that punch in the fox and the hound, and then they'd fucking, as soon as they punched in, they change. Like, okay, we're not enemies right now, but as soon as we're punched out, the game's on. That's what I envision. But evil started way back when men were men, in caves. So my delusion was I could change that, and if Jesus Christ couldn't change that, who the fuck am I, right? So Relentless is good people, and she was gonna help me out, and she just can't because she has a family and they disown her, I think is what she said. And she blessed that I found someone that's a good person. Relentless is it doesn't seem like she has alternative motives, but hey, I can be fooled. I'm not good at this. So my plan is just to be myself. If like I have 22 people here, if I had 3 people here, I'd say, okay, this isn't what people are looking for. I'm just starting. So, and with Andrea, um, you know, she feels the same way I do. And, who watches a guy? Everyone wants to see a woman. And she said she wants to stream. So I'll be rubbing her feet and she'll be laughing because I tickled her, maybe. This is in my head. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I shouldn't have come on so strong to her. I'm surprised I haven't pushed her away, and she hasn't called me, so maybe I did. Who knows? But either way, I'm out of here. Oh, there's my favorite. There's my favorite emoji. Oh, thank you, Aja, for giving love to Misinformed. Great people. Trust me. We speak offline. She's not who you guys think she is. She's good people. And, like, she may not be friends with Tony. I'm just using you as an example, Tony. But 2 people can be good people and not agree. But we all got to admit that Elisa Jordana created all of us. And my dream was to bring them back. So I had people coming from different Cowboy and Tan and Elisa, but and Elisa created TK. She created, all these other. She created me, so we have to give homage to her at least, whether you love her or hate her. Without Elisa, I wouldn't be here. So I just want to give a shout out to Lisa, the IRL queen. So I've said my piece on that. Yeah, very good. Yep, Misinformed. Yep. Without Elisa, none of us would have known one another. So I wouldn't have met Andrea if it wasn't for Elisa Jordana. So thank you, Elisa Jordana. Peace and love. Peace and love. And I'm not going to be doing all these crazy things anymore. This is who I am. That was not me, what I was doing. And I promised my son that I wouldn't. If I lose myself, like I've seen other streamers do this. If I lose myself, I can't see myself from the outside. So tell me, Dad, I'm seeing a change I'm not happy with, and I'd shut it down. So and I will do that. So I'm gonna be who I am. This is who I am. I'm boring. I always say, if you want to come and watch paint dry, you're on the right channel. So, unsubscribe. But I would stay for it because if Andrea wants to stream, I always enjoyed watching her, and I know a lot of people would, and she's going to spread peace and love, and smoking a doobie. Oh Lord King, I got to smoke me a doobie on this. You go, girl. Peace and love, goo. Yeah. I want to be happy. Like when I read comments that are negative, and I want to just shut this stuff off. It's like, okay, that's not, yeah, I'm not going to feed into, I am so tired, guys. I'm so burnt out. We got rain coming in, brother. Let me show you guys the sky. Can you guys see that? We got some storms moving in. Yep, starting to rain. So I'm gonna either move this inside. It's raining out right now. So, and Tony Tony knows this inside and out as well as a lot of other people. We've all gone through ups and downs with other streamers, and some people, they actually thrive on Discord. I don't believe in Discord. I'll never go in Discord. I'm stuck in someone's Discord because someone asked me to join. I advise anyone to not go into a Discord, and I'll never have a Discord. I'll never promote Discord. Yeah. I love her piano playing. That's my favorite part, especially when she does In the Pines, you know? Yeah, I'm not for everyone, you know? Watch who you watch. Watch what makes you happy would be my advice. I was always like they call it a hate watcher. Like if someone, and that's not good for anyone's soul because start to lose yourself. Oh, thank you, Tony. If you could do that, please do that. Yep. And I was very depressed to hear that Andrea's in there and she tried to friend me. And I was, I don't tell anyone, if she wasn't in Discord, it wouldn't break my heart. So I just feel like it prevents you from living your life. Like you go on out and enjoying like the outside, and it almost becomes your life. And you know how they say, go touch grass. There's something about that. Whenever I go outside, I'm so healthy. Like right now, I'm not breathing mold. I'm outside, but I'd be much happier if I close this down and nothing's in my head but the beauty that I'm seeing outside. Yeah, it's not healthy. Yeah, yeah, Smudgy. So you're where I'm at, and I'm like, I don't hate this woman, but I had a disagreement, and I wanted to see if she was talking about me, and then I got hooked in. Yeah, I hope Leaf as well as too. Yep, yep, absolutely. And I see a lot of people like you almost have to be loyal to that streamer. I'm not like that. If I see someone else, you guys in another stream, it I'm happy. I'm like, oh, I know that person. But some people think differently, like, oh, you're disloyal. I don't understand that. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is overwhelming to me, guys, because I'm like, you got to check this out, this out, this out. I went from 0 to 60. As I said, I would just watch one stream. I basically only watch YouTube. So, okay, I don't understand. You said you live in the woods, but all I ever hear is loud cars driving by. I live on a. It's never quiet, right? When I moved here, there was no traffic, and then they named a park, a federal park or something, and now the town's booming. I have traffic. When I moved here, there was no traffic. Only lumber. I think of a Stephen King novel. Only lumber trucks, hauling out all the wood from clearing the land and shit. But there was no traffic. And now here we are. I hope that answers your question, Aja. Yeah, boo. I hate that game. Yep. I'm with you there. Yep. Free speech is very important, guys. We're losing it. Trust me. Yeah, I sure did go. Yeah, it's too close to the road. Actually, I could build way back. My land goes way back, and like an idiot, I put my camper right on the fucking. Oh, I didn't want to do it. Someone else pulled it in here for me, and they parked it right here. I was like, no, I don't want. I want to be in the woods. Yeah, I love Stephen King. I've read every one of his novels when I was locked up as a kid. So yeah, they passed the days in there. Booga. I'd rather go into the woods and be friends with animals. People, nothing against Tan Man, of course, but I don't know. I'm surprised I'm willing to go meet Andrea. You know, that's how feral I am. Yeah. And if it does, Tony, and I can't handle it, I'll shut her down. You know, I have the power, and that's, I made big mistakes of being I've always been a power of my life, and why should this change me? Yes, boo. Very good point. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I'd rather be in a 10 and 90-degree humid weather. Yeah, this is not healthy, but it's my land, It's my fucking I put my stake right here in the ground. So it's my comfort blanket. And no one can, you say that the drama will come. Well, you can't hurt me, What are you gonna do? Send pizzas to my house, swat me? Ah, I need a little excitement in my life. Come on. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's to be expected for sure, Tony. Yep, yep. Yeah, I don't think you need insulation down there. I like staying in my vehicle. A couple years ago, Boo, I went down to Georgia, and I went as far as it was going to be warm, and I took an exit, and I found a dirt road. I had a hybrid wolf, and me and that wolf lived out in the woods, and I was near a motel, and I went in for the continental breakfasts. I felt like such a scumbag, but yeah, I would go in for the continental breakfasts, and I lived out there till springtime. Ah, 10 on your property. We have like 2 months of. I'm very cold blooded. If that's, I don't know, like I can't take any cold, and we have like 2 months of when it's hot. Like I don't have to ever turn on my AC because I have trees covering. The sun never penetrates. Like I purposely didn't, knowing that I had a camper, I didn't want to take away the shade. So even on hot days, my camper stays super cold. It traps that coldness in. So I'm always bundled up year round pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to Florida, yup. In protest. I don't want to leave. This is the first, second time I've done this. I went to Georgia, I just told you that. But I got an ATV with a plow on it. I gotta go stash that. And I gotta get my shit together. I gotta start planning. I'm a procrastinator. Like what I usually do is in the last day, I'll just fucking say, okay, load it up, let's go. And then when I get down the road, I go, oh shit, I forgot this, I forgot that. So I hate leaving, but thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much. Oh, Boo's just getting here. Okay. Yeah, you watch the beginning, Boo, I guess. Or Tony will fill you in. Yep. I'm going down. I'm not sure, Tony, if you could tell him where I'm going. I'm not sure. I don't know the name. Delray? Okay. Yeah, Delray seems like a pretty happening place, huh? But I'm gonna try to get out. I'd love to go to what is it, Johnny Brown's or Johnny B's or something? Believe me, it can't be hot enough. The humidity will probably kill me, but I love to be hot. I have no problem. I'd rather be hot than cold. I woke up the other day and I was shivering. I, I, I don't like to run my heat. I'm a miser. I don't like to spend money, and I do have a solar system, so I have to be conservative, and I'm not sure, Matthew. Oh, okay. Yep. I do have AC. One of my videos, you see me charge it up. I have to fix it. I must have a slow leak or a leak in there. So I'll just start my car and get the AC going. And I'll probably have to just cans and cans fill it up. Who knows? Or crank over the windows. I don't know. I don't think ahead. So I'm the seat of my pants kind of guy, I guess. Yeah, Andrea heard that I had a mold issue, and she said, "Yeah, you should really get out of there. That's not healthy for you, you know." And she said, "Well, why don't you come down here?" And because she knew that I was planning on it, and then I didn't want to, but that just gave me the push when she said, maybe you should come down here. Yeah, and that don't ask me twice, that because I really enjoy her. Yeah, so I don't want to bring anything to her. I was talking to her and I said, I don't want to bring any problems to you, and I just want to be a normal person with normal friends. See if that works for me. Yep. EJ, Tan Mom, yep. Yeah. And it's been what, a couple weeks, Tony? Wow. And I'm not off the phone. Yeah, it's been quite the week. Oh. Well, I still don't come close to what you went through, Tony. I'll leave it at that. Wow, if I went through what you're doing, I'd be, as they used to say in the old days, I'd be weaving baskets. Not talking for a bit. What does that mean, Tony? Let me go back here. Tony, it was quite a week. You should plan to. Well, that's not a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, you guys always have mold because it rains all the time. England is, yeah, that sucks, Matthew. You gotta get out of there, man. Oh, when you lived, okay, yeah. King gets around. No, I haven't been around for 15 years. This is the first. She is an amazing person, absolutely. Yeah, it looks like a party town for sure, Vicky. Yep. Yes. So yeah, everything she talks about is me. She says I want to live in the woods. I want to grow my own food, and I'm listening to this. That's where my parasocial relationship with her started when she was on a different live streamer. So, oh, yeah, from the UK. Okay, yep. And the UK is upper, like Scotland and Ireland. It's the UK. We moved out of Florida. Oh, yeah, I agree, boo. Yep. Yeah. But I'm not one of those guys that think I was born a woman. I think I'm a Viking. I think if I was born back, I'd be one of them little Vikings. Scotland is owned by the Brits. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. So they Scotland was independent at one time. Okay. Yeah, I could never figure out the British, the UK, England. I all thought that was one, but they took their land. That sucks. So the British are coming. The British are coming. So England and UK. Now you guys had that. Brexit. That split up everything, right? That was sort of like a divided states of America. The Brexit. Uh, that was almost like you guys are stronger as one, I would say. I hope so. I hope she's still my friend. She was my queen. She is. She'll still be the queen. Like Andrea's my princess. I don't want to take away the crown of relentless. I gave her that title. I'm not going to take that away. So I figured I would call Andrea my princess. I joked with her last night. I said, you know what? We're the king and the queen of pines, but no, relentless will always be the queen of yeah. Yeah. So true. I'm thinking like a queen's kind of an old. Did I insult her by calling her old bag? Most queens are older in age. I don't like to call anyone old bag, but yeah, they're usually older. So yeah, good point. Misinformed. Yeah. And someone gave me that idea too, but I don't know if she wants to be outed. So I try to remember stuff, but I wish I could take you guys and just put me in. So, like, a lot of times we'll talk, and I'll like all the stuff you say, I can't retain it. So I figured today I'd speak from the heart, and there's people in here that are kind of helping me with my crib notes that, you know, yeah, Smudgy. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be freaking awesome. That's my dream, Smudgy. That's what I dream of. Watching us get the house in here. That's what I enjoy. My son likes those too. He likes the Alaskan ones where the people are living off in Alaska. We have a question. Misinformed says all of us girls would rather be princess than a queen, right, girls? One in the chat if she's right. Oh, I'm gonna not do that. I don't believe in yeah, no ones, no, yeah. You guys, uh, I like this. Oh, thank you, Aja. Yeah, nice. I watch people say that. Put one in the chat, and they will put two. I used to put 7-Eleven for Regina. We all want to be different, right? You don't tell me what to do. Yeah, you guys all have your own free spirit and free. And the good Lord's holding off the rain. It started raining, and I almost ended it. I named myself Prince of Receipts. Yes. Everyone knows you, Tony, as Prince of Receipts, not King of. Yeah, Prince does sound to have a better ring. Yep. King of Receipts. Yeah, it does have that role. Prince of Receipts. That's funny. Queens, princesses. Both of those are mice. My ex-boy called me. Ah, that's funny, boo. Oh shit. Mm. Relationships. When they go bad, they go bad. Yep. King of Receipts was my. That's funny, Tony. I love your humor. See, that's a good, clean humor. You guys are awesome. That's why I'm like, in a way, I want to shut this down. And then Andrea said, "Oh, you want to stream? Well, don't ask me twice. Whatever you want." I was hoping she'd say no. Wouldn't ask it because I wasn't going to offer it. I was just going to sort of do what I enjoy, make my shorts and stuff of nature and stuff, you know. So for now, it's probably streaming's gonna still be on. Be me and Andrea, like on the porch talking or doing something, exercising. She wants to do exercising, how she enjoys that. And we're just gonna figure it out, I guess. Oh, she has a pool. Oh, that's where they were filming. Oh, because I knew she had that street, the lake or the stream out. I didn't know. Oh, that was the pool they were at. Okay, I didn't know that was part of her place. Okay. I always say that misinformed too. Asking for a friend. I love that one. But you'll never hear me try to divide people like I just want to respond to what I like. Anything I see that I like, I'll respond to. And I was much more calm that way when I started, and I veered off track a little bit. I was trying to control things that you be you, as Andrea says, you be you. That's the best advice she gave. That's awesome advice to anyone out there. You have to know someone a little are you going to live with her? She did offer that I could stay there. Yeah. I I don't know. I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, she offered me. But you know me, I'm so used to being by myself. But I do want to take her up on that offer. Maybe I just don't want to. I don't want to be a burden to anyone. You know, I'm so used to living alone. I hate to ask anyone. I don't want to be a burden. But yeah, I could help her with bills, and I would help her either way anyway. It's funny when we were talking. She goes, "What's your favorite fudge?" And I answered, "What's your three favorite fudges? What's your three favorite ice creams?" Oh, I love that girl. And when I say I love, it's not. It's a friendship love. I say to you guys, I love you guys. That's how I love Andrea. And I told her at the end, I love you, but she probably meant like a different type of love. No, I love you guys all the same. Live with her. Did you guys see she left a comment on my channel on my last video? I was like, whoa. So I guess she's okay, and yeah. Yes, good idea, Boo. Good idea. Yeah, everyone needs their own space. Yeah. How about that person you invite over and they squat? Yeah, I think I've told this story. I went to Craigslist. I said, "Hey, I'm a homesteader. It costs me nothing to live. If you want to, live for free and reach out." And I had three schizophrenics and two bipolar, or the other way around. And being I didn't get a deposit, I could ask them kindly, "Hey, this isn't going to work out." I had one girl. I have a gap on the bottom of my door, and she had her two arms in there like a Stephen King novel. After she got drunk, let me in, let me in, and I had a way I could lock my door like it's a slider. And I took a stick that was the length from the wall to the slider, so she couldn't get in. She tried to crawl underneath. I felt like I was in a horror movie. Yeah, you're gonna have to go now. Never had to call the cops. They all said, yeah, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. Oh, I've had some crazy times. Everyone here has a story. Everyone has a story, and I've listened to it for 2 days. I haven't got any sleep, so I've heard a lot of your stories. Some are beautiful, some make me cry. And a lot of people talk about the past and manic, and I can't. And I told them, my stomach's in a knot. I says, I like you when you're happy and laughing, but I can't take all this. I can't absorb all the pain that comes with this. So I'm just gonna be out. What does she say? Repeat after me. You be you. I'll be me. Right? It works for Andrea, so that's gonna work for me. Yeah, I've always listened to what she said when she was on the live stream. Yep, she's always spitting facts and good advice, and I don't see any. I don't see anything but good in that woman. So I'm not sure, Boo. Yeah, if you're watching, hi, as Boo just said, with my favorite emoji. My favorite emoji. Boo knows the way to my heart. Look, I'm over here. Me, as Regina used to do. Look at me, look at me. And I'm like this as we're walking down the street. 7-Eleven, littlest things amuse her. But she loved attention. You wouldn't walk by Regina without her stopping you and wanting to know how your day was. She was actually an angel on earth, Incredible lady, man. It took me 10 years curled up in a fucking ball to get over that one. It was the only woman that ever gave me unconditional love. To find unconditional love, guys, is so hard. And once you have that and it goes, woof, it's like being a heroin addict in an alley. It just breaks you down. It'll kill you. Well, it's a lot of people are stronger than me. I thought I was strong, but I'm not strong, I found. So I'm strong in different ways. Like a man, I'm not afraid of any man. But I'm very emotional, as you see. Yeah, that's what happened, Donnie. Yeah. Let's bring fucking chaos into Andrea's life. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Yeah, this is all staged, and I'm gonna blow off everyone. I'm gonna say I'm like the wizard behind that curtain. Is that what you're saying? This isn't scripted, dear. And if it is, unsubscribe. If this is scripted, I want to see unsubscribed after. If I go, I gotcha, please, and then report my channel. Okay. The Wizard of Oz. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah. I want everyone to report my channel if this is what do they call that? A work at wrestling. This is a work. No, this is no work, my friends. And I am so fucking stressed. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't pay attention to what other people do. Wow. He contacts people by phone and offers them money to play along. Oh, that's why he's able to treat them like shit. I don't want to get into drama, but see, that's he's trying to tell people the lore. Like he probably knows that world, and maybe Becca said that on air. Who knows? But I'm gonna stay away from that. I just want a peace and love. But see, this is the beauty of it. Donnie can't get X'd out. If you disagree with Donnie, there's 3 little buttons on the side. I kind of like, you know, people being able to say their opinion and you Wizard of Pines. Oh, I like that. Boo always comes up. She came up with a lot of things. Like you came up with the Keebler elves, and I really like your wit, Boo. And you'll remember all those too. And I'll go, what did she say? Oh yeah, and she'll come right back. 10 years later, she'll be Wizard of Pines. She's got this supercomputer in her head. What a burden that must be. I probably had the mind of her, like my head's spinning right now with all these last 2 days of calls and calls and calls. I'm like, oh. It's a double-edged sword, right, Boo? It's like, who can keep all that information without it driving you nuts, I would think, I always say, where I go through days and days of days with nothing in my brain, except when I'm watching something, I'm only concentrating on that. I don't have any other thoughts into my brain. And then if I'm outside, I have nothing other thoughts except for what I'm looking at. So I have that ability to, being I have a pea brain or a goldfish brain, I don't stress about the pet. I like that one, King of the Ponds. That's a cool one. Yeah. I don't ask for subscriptions. I appreciate the likes. I call them loves. I say thank for the loves, but that's as far as I've gone, you know. Yeah, you called me out. I was a simp. I used to be, but yeah. And I appreciate her drive. I appreciate she's very musical. I'll give her credit for the things I like, and that's the music, and there's a lot of things, and I found she does have a good heart. Being a woman, you got to keep your guard up, ladies. You can't be like sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. That's not a good thing, folks. Especially if you're a woman, you gotta kind of be a little, you know, say where the bear shits in the woods and don't take no shit, no prisoners or whatever. Oh, thank you guys for being here for this train wreck. And if I don't see you guys again, you know why. And if Andrea says, "Hey, I watched this," and I'm on the page you're on, I will come on one more time. I'll say my goodbyes, and maybe with Andrea, and we'll just say, "Hey, it's been great. You guys as a community are great. Maybe you can guys go into some other community that everyone's spreading the love." And so I got a phone ringing somewhere. Oh. And I appreciate you guys not calling me because I'm not really set up for anything right now. But I heard a ding. What is a ding? A message or something? I don't know what the hell. I have no clue how to use these phones. Oh, Andrea just woke up. Oh, I see. You just woke up. I was up until. Oh no. Oh, she's got a cool sense of. She's awesome. All right. I'm live. I better say I'm live. Oh, good. Okay. Maybe Andrew will come in the chat. I don't know what she wrote me a whole thing. I don't want to. Okay, she's writing back. Yes. I'm gonna put only. Only. All right. King of I. Donnie's gonna make me laugh. King of IRL ladies. Off to walk, puppy. Smudgy, thank you for being here and making me laugh later. Everyone's. You guys are a riot. Yeah, when I told her that, she goes, "What? How were people in the chat?" I said it was all pro Andrea. Yeah, everyone loves you, Andrea. How can you not love Andrea? She's such a kind person, you know. Yeah, that's who I am right now. That you saw me light the cigarette, right, Boo? King of, yeah, I want to understand what he's saying. King of IRL ladies, in real life ladies. Okay, what a trophy to uphold. Da-da-da, the king of fucking up. I don't know. Let's hope I don't fuck it up, right? Off to the woods you go. Beth, please tell lots of people missing her. Beth, please tell Andrea lots of. Oh, you want me to type that? Miss seeing her here? Okay, I'll do that, Beth. I'll write that to her right now. And if everyone can give love in, if she comes in, that would be so cool if she checked in. Because she's probably going to be watching, so I would guess. That would be my guess. So I would appreciate it. I don't. Okay. Amen. Amen. I'm gonna put. Everyone misses you. Freaking glare from the sun. Everyone misses. See how long it took me just to put everyone misses you. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, she commented it last night. Yep. That's her real account. I know that. Yep. Monkey see no evil. What do we got? Good morning, Andrea. No one else wants to say good morning, Andrea, in case she's watching later and she can see all the support you guys are giving her. Please tell Andrea that was great, Beth. Thank you. Tell her, please. I don't think she watches me. Yeah, she's going into the conspiracy avenue. I guess she likes the which I got out of that rabbit hole. That's an easy one to go down. But I don't want to say her business. No, let me just talk about me, and I want to keep. What do you guys say? Andrea of the Pines, Princess of the Pines. I like that ring. Princess of the Pines. How about Precious Princess of the Pines? PPP. Remember when they gave out money during COVID? I think it's good. When she called in yesterday, pretended like she didn't know she was live, all scripted. Not on my end, Donnie. You could see my real reaction of fear when that happened. I thought that I was kind of putting her in danger, but I'm overreactive on women's, putting anyone at harm's reach. There's a lot of wackos out there, guys. I don't know who any of you people are. Yeah, that's why my nose is so big. Gotcha. Well, hey, everyone remember Donnie saying this because he someday wants to say, see, I told you. But Donnie, that day will never come, my friend. Yeah, she called yesterday. Yeah. Guys, it's raining out now, so. Yeah. Uh, It'll take me a minute to set up, so. All right, give me a minute to set up here. Oh, take these off. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and. Oh. So to watch this. Oh, boo! The beginning. Yeah. Oh, it's freezing in here. Like it locks in the cold from the night before. Thanks for popping in, Miss Holly. Welcome. You're gonna go enjoy your Sunday? Beautiful. I hope it's beautiful where you are, Miss Holly. And thanks for coming in. Oh, very nice. Yeah, family's so important to spend time with for sure. Well, I hope you have a blessed day with your dad. Nothing like family. Yep. Family and friends are so important, you know. If you have a one friend in your life, man, you've done something right, you know. You're welcome. I'm not going to be so animated anymore. That wasn't who I was. That's not me, you know. I'm sorry for putting on a act. When you put a camera on, I became someone I wasn't, you know. You're a party animal. I used to be back in the day, girl. I give you a run for your money, you know. We had a good time for sure. Yep, I love to party, but those days are in the past. Yeah. We need the rain up here so bad. I'm so happy it's raining out right now. So, yeah. I said I'm going to Walmart and Verizon. I'm a party. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I missed the chat, I guess. But very cool. And you got your dad. That's a win-win, right? Well, I really appreciate the time that I spent with you guys. You guys all go out and enjoy your day. And yeah, I leave you with peace and love for sure. But yeah, thanks for being my psychiatrist. I was on the couch this morning, and I apologize if I offended anyone or whatever. But
the steam begins to rise, it slowly effervesces, leaves are crinkling under sweet caresses. I cherish this moment of natural bliss.
Peace and love to everyone.
When I'm pissing outside, pissing outside.
I probably will, Beth.
You don't know what you're missing until you start pissing outside. Pissing outside. Come on, America. Pissing outside. You don't know what you're missing until you start pissing outside. There you go. You know, a rock, a bush, a shrubbery, a tree.
I haven't seen my favorite emoji.
Anywhere you please.
You all guys have a blessed day.
That you can christen, so make it like your mission and just start pissing outside. Pissing outside.
It's stuck in my head too.
You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, thank you, Boo.
You know my favorite place is in the